Hey everybody, welcome to the Tech-Mex podcast. It's your host, Eric Ramirez, and we've got a special episode today. Today we're sitting in the Model Y and we're about to head out to get the Cyberbeast. I just got the message that it's ready to go, so we're going to head out there and see what they've got in store for us. We'll talk a little bit about the good, the bad, the ugly, and just our initial reaction and the pickup experience for those of y'all that haven't done that pickup, picking up a Tesla before. So we'll see you here in a little bit. Dale. So we changed our mind. We're going in my brother's truck. He wants to do a side-by-side comparison of his F-150 to the Cyberbeast. So we're switching vehicles now. We'll see you over there. All right, so we're here at the Tesla shop. It looks like it's a packed day out here. There's lots of people here picking up their vehicles. We see lots of Cybertrucks here. We have a ton of Cybertrucks here. They're just all lined up, ready to go. And you can see there's just a lot of people, a lot of action going on here. This is it?
So there's going to be red paperwork inside for you to sign.
Okay.
Once you finish signing and inspecting the vehicle, accept the delivery, that will pull forward, and then we'll send you out right there. All right?
Okay, just go all the way up there?
Yeah, we'll clear it out with everything.
Okay. Foundation series. Okay, initial reaction here. Man, this thing looks clean. That white does pop. It actually looks really good, and they actually set it up with my favorite color, red. It does look really sharp in here. That must be Tesla red right here. So we're just opening it up for the first time here. It looks like everything looks pretty good. We check things out from the outside. Of course, you got to watch out for the sharp edges, but that should be expected. We did see the Foundation series and the Cyberbeast logos outside. It does look really clean. Let's step inside for the first time. It's actually very comfortable in here, and actually doesn't feel like overly maybe like too spacious inside. It actually feels really nice, kind of very cockpit-like. As you can see, we've got the Squircle here, this smaller steering wheel. It actually feels a lot smaller compared to the Model Y that we've got. I think they've got just some paperwork here for us to sign, and then we can pull out and we'll take a little bit more pictures outside once we get out. So stay tuned. Thanks a lot, y'all.
Thank you.
All right, it's like a madhouse in there, so they got us in and out. We signed some documents. They guided us out the craziness over there, but we pulled out the Cybertruck. As you can see, it's looking really good, nice and clean. It looks really, really nice. I think it looks better in person, definitely, than it does in pictures. The pictures look good, but this is really, really impressive to see. It does feel really nice on the inside. It does feel like a step up above the normal kind of Tesla look and feel on the inside. I think they have upgraded a few things. You can tell, especially with the white dash and the lighting. But just to give you a sense here of the size of it, you can see here the Cyberbeast here next to my brother's F-150. The F-150 does have I believe a 6-inch lift, and you can see that it is a bit bigger here, and I'll go around here. You can see kind of what it looks like compared to this. Now, these lifts that you have here in Houston and in Texas in general, this is pretty common. So this is what you might expect to see as you're running down the highway, running down the streets. You can see that the Cybertruck isn't as tall. It's a little bit lower and sleeker, but it does go a lot faster. So we're going to open up the back here, push the button, opens up. Plenty of cargo space in there. It's kind of dark, you can't really see, so let me know. Open up the tonneau cover. It's actually really quiet, the tonneau cover. Now you can see the whole back of the truck. Yep, everything looks pretty good. Not sure what that's about. See if we can get that tucked back in.
like it. Look at that big ass wiper.
Now turn right onto Northwest Freeway. In 500 feet, take the US 290 East ramp on the left. Now take the US 290 East ramp on the left.
So just getting on the highway here, and notice right away it's like, okay, where's the turn signals and stuff? Okay, they're on the steering wheel. So just figuring out the basic things right now. Just getting out the parking lot. Also the steering, it's really nice, really easy. It's actually really easy to control the vehicle. It's a big vehicle, but obviously it's got the steer by wire, so it's able to turn on a dime, getting in and out of the lot. Actually, it was really tight, but really easy to maneuver. So very, very good thoughts so far. Getting on the highway right now, we're actually on standard mode, so I don't have any beast mode or anything like that. I figured I'd let I try to get used to it first, but no, it actually feels really good to drive. It's got some good good speed to it, obviously, so you can feel that. But we'll do some testing on Cyberbeast mode a little bit later. But right now, we're just kind of these initial thoughts as we're getting here onto the highway and doing our first ride. So we just did our first maybe 5-10 mile ride here, getting off the highway. It's really smooth. Lots of people, looking at it, taking pictures of it. It's really, it's kind of funny. Yeah, I think initial impressions on the drive, it's great. You don't feel the bumps, of course, here in Houston. It's like a concrete jungle, and we've got bumps and potholes and cracks and all things everywhere. But of course, the truck handles it like a champ. It's still really smooth. The steering wheel, it's a little bit smaller, right, than I'm used to, but I think it's fine. Had to still get used to the turn signals. Remember the top signal is to the right, the bottom signal is to the left. Doesn't really have any physical touch, so I kind of had to look down at it. But I'm sure I'll get used to that. I wanted to try to do some autopilot, but I honestly do not know how to turn it on, how to use it. So I'll figure that out on the next drive. But right now we're just kind of pulling into a lot. I did notice there is a piece of trim that is loose here on the back side of the truck, and so I need to kind of check that out and make sure it's not going to fly off or tear off or something like that. So that's pretty cool. Take a look at how I'm kind of holding the steering wheel. This seems to be one of the a comfortable way of holding it. I don't know if I'm gonna how to best get used to this, but I can still have my lean as I'm driving here, so it's all right. But just a few of the initial impressions. We'll talk again soon. All right, some more impressions. So actually, one of the big things here in Houston is super hot. I think the feels like temperature right now is over 110 degrees today. So yeah, as you can tell, you can see the top is tinted, so it does block out a lot of the sun. I mean, it's not super bright today, but it's got, as you can see, it's kind of a bright sunny day anyways. One of my favorite things that I haven't really heard too many people talk about is that it's got these vented seats, so you get the AC actually coming through the seats. Oh, that's so useful here in Houston. I can't tell you how much I love that. We used to have, I think, a different vehicle that used to have it, and I think it was a 535 that I used to have. So that was super nice, but my last vehicles haven't had it, so this is one of my favorite things. I'm super excited about that actually. But so far so good. I was able to tuck that trim piece back in. It looks like it's some kind of gasket from the tonneau cover that's loose. It looks like it probably wasn't installed correctly or all the way in. We'll see if it stays put. I just kind of like shoved it back into a little notch that seems like it should be going in there. But other than that, I think the car is working out pretty smooth. All right, talk to y'all again soon. All right, y'all, so it just started raining here on our pickup of the Cybertruck, and I figured it'd be a good opportunity to see how this big ass wiper actually works. So I actually don't know how to use it. Oh, I see a button on the windshield, on the steering wheel here, and let's see what happens. Oh, that thing was fast. Did y'all see that? It does have some power behind that wipe. That was the official first wipe of the big ass wiper here. So it did look like it did a pretty good job. So I don't know what the rumors were that there was a recall, but I guess mine's already been fixed. But that looked actually pretty good. Let me do another swipe here. Yeah, that's a strong wipe right there. So y'all saw it here first, at least on my Cyberbeast. See y'all later.